welcome to me playing Final Fantasy XIV, I guess. I'm gonna start off by making a new character. I have played Final Fantasy XIV before. I've not got very far with it. I've made multiple characters on multiple different servers. Never managed to get higher than level, I think my highest level was 49, which is ridiculous. It's such a good game. It has such good cutscenes and stuff. Why have I not got any further? So, we're going to start a new one today. I mean, obviously previous character I played, Bunny Boy, you gotta have one. So that was that character, but I think today maybe we're gonna go for an aura, because who doesn't like demon horns? Obviously me, I like demon horns. We're going to, yeah, we're gonna go for an aura. We're gonna go for I guess, do I go for a hot guy or a hot girl? I saw something before where someone was like, oh, I pick a character and I design them based on, I'm going to be staring at their ass for the entirety of the game, so I want them to look cute. Which I guess that's fair. That's one way to pick, but they're both hot, so I guess we'll go with a female character this time, because I did have the bunny boy last. So we'll go with a female aura. They definitely have way too many options for these creations on this game, though. Beautiful characters, but way too many options. So what is this one? So these ones, this particular sub-race, I guess, clan, that character's clan, yep. So this one thinks that they are the descendant of a divine being, fair, whereas the other one is all about war. Okay, tranquility and solitude versus endless tribal conflict. Oh, these ones look way cooler. They're way more demonic. Okay, I'm cool with that. That's one way to pick. I mean, I need reference height. What do we have? There's nothing. Okay. In ratio with dwarf scale. Let's see. I guess we'll go. We'll leave it at Oh, it has. Okay, it has it in centimeters. I guess I should go kind of short because I am kind of short. I don't know. What do these heights even relate to? I don't know centimeters when it comes to heights. I should, but I don't. Wait, are you've got an 8 cent. That's a 4. Is that 4 inches? That seems like around 4 inches. And we're going with that's what you've got in between. Oh, wait, no. You're so bad at maths. That is 12 centimeters. That's 6 inches. This is not a good start. Not a good start at all. Okay. Well, we'll go for the middle height because I feel like the dwarf scale, I don't know what the perspective, what I don't know what this distance is. I don't know what 150 centimeters kind of looks like, so you know what? We'll go with it. This works. Bust size. A must option for any good character design, obviously. Does it have the jiggle? Oh. I have to say I'm surprised you don't have giant boobs on it. Very surprised by that one, but we will. I feel like that just looks like a normal sized pair of boobs in comparison to the ironing board of the other sizes. Let's go there-ish. Tail shape, very important. Oh, you can be a thick boy. I like that one. That's like, that's a cool tail. Let's have a nice long tail. On a tail we can use as a weapon. Now for the important part. Oh, it actually does affect the rest of the face. Because that looks cool, but I'm not sure about that jaw shape. That's kind of weird jaw shape. I guess we're just gonna go with these ones because that's the vibe. Skin color. I mean, we're definitely gonna go for a pale bitch because the question is, what kind of undertone are we going for? I do quite like the grey undertone. Maybe more like the kind of bluey grey. Yeah, we'll go with this. Oh, that kind of looks cool. Oh, this has like little tints. Okay, okay. We do like adding some extra colour in there. Unsure about the plaits. Oh my god, this one's got little extra horn nubbins. Cute, cute. See, whenever I see this hairstyle, it always makes me think of that guy from Akame ga Kill, who is the entire reason why I never finished that anime, because it was so good, but like, I couldn't take it anymore. The emotional toll that anime put on me was just, it was too much. We do love a corkscrew hairstyle. Oh, that's kind of cute. I'm not sure I like how they've done the way the hair flows down the back. It kind of looks like it's got a wire in there. Ah, thank you for the follow. I think that one's kind of cool. Too many hairstyles. Do I go for some long, luscious locks? Anyway, I think I'm gonna play her as like an archer. So I feel like a hairstyle that doesn't, something which makes sense for an archer. I don't really want hair in her face when she's gonna be, sniping people. Although that's kind of cute. Oh, maybe that one. No, not that one. I don't like the back of that. See, this is the problem. You have to pick a hairstyle based on A, it looking good from the front, but also, like, does it look good at the back? I do quite like that little bob moment. I'm here for it. Let's go for it. And now, for the most important part. What hair color should we give her? Do I, like, copy my hair? Or do I go the kind of colors which I wouldn't necessarily go for in real life? Maybe do, like, a flame moment. Or, like, a fox kind of moment? It's just too many choices. Maybe we go for, like, a nice red on the top part. And then... I don't know. There's too many colors. Too many choices. Oh, that could kind of be a vibe. But maybe if we go for more like... Oh, I'm feeling that. That's kind of nice. To a lighter green, maybe? Now we just need to change the eye color. Oh, you can change the jaw shape. Okay. What difference is this making? How angry am I? We'll leave it at middle angry. Again, these are like such tiny differences. I question why they're even there. It just feels like they've added a layer of complexity to this that is not necessarily needed. Oh! Okay, this is changing like the inner eye color? As opposed to the pink bit, which I assumed is what it was changing. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. That's kind of a cool thing that you can do. I feel like we want the kind of glowy effect. I'm now feeling like she's kind of just ending up. Okay, no, we're going with it. We're not changing things. Ah, the eyebrows I can't see. Excellent. We'll just leave them with the default. Oh my god, maybe I should have just created the character first. Maybe I shouldn't have the first however long this is going to take me dedicated to me going, I don't know what difference this is making. I mean, obviously with the lips it's kind of way more obvious. There's like proper heart-shaped lips there. Okay, let's go with that. Do I go with lips that kind of match the rest of her vibe, or do I go with, you know... No, I'm feeling a little like dark lips. We'll go with that. You can have horn accessories? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, let's go like super demon. feel like a lot of these face paints probably half go into the, like, scales? I mean, because that bit definitely is clearly, like, scales, but then, I don't know, these bits I'm unsure what that kind of would be classed as. Oh well. Do we give her a bit of makeup? I definitely think, like, some of these designs I don't necessarily think go with, like, a lot of the character styles, but, like, this little chocobo baby, I feel like I could definitely see that on, like, a Lalafell character or something. Little freckles. I'm kind of feeling this, but maybe, like, more going with the color of the, like, scales. Maybe like that? No, that's not quite right. It's really annoying because, like, the transparency is just, it's, like, slightly wrong for it to go well with the scales. So then do I do it more like it's actually like, no, I feel like that's disappointed me now. Maybe we'll just go with some eyeshadow. Can't beat a classic. Give it some smoky eyes there. Enough of the voice. Weak. Strangely deeper. No, maybe not that one. Definitely not that one. Ugh, no. Maybe this one? I'm kind of feeling this one. Let's go with this one. Okay. We're done. Excellent. Yeah, sure. I don't know why. Does this make any difference? Like, does anyone know? Does this do anything to your character, or do you just pick a random one? I'm just gonna go for a random one. And I mean, Umbral just sounds cooler than Astral, so we'll go for one of the Umbral ones. Oh, second Umbral Moon. Let's go for it. What date? It's the 7th today. Let's go for the 7th. Oh, God. Do these make any difference? I feel like this, like, it gives the impression like it's gonna make a difference in your game. Like, maybe it'll give you a certain type of buff, or, like, I don't know, increase the amount of a certain stat point or something you'll start with. But, I mean, realistically, I think I'm just gonna go by which one has the coolest little like, symbol, maybe. I don't know. I mean, which one looks... I kind of like the closed eye. Also, apparently I'm missing stream information. Did I not click done on that? Huh? I didn't click done! Oh, that's terrible. Remember, guys, gotta save stuff. Okay, back to which of these we're picking. Maybe the closed eye, that kind of... Oh, Overseer of the Underworld and God of Commerce. Interesting. Why Underworld and Commerce? That seems like a bit of a weird kind of combination there. God of Destruction, sounding good. Element of Lightning, sounding good. Let's go for it. Right. I said I was gonna go Archer. So, corresponding job is Bard? I don't... In what world does Archer correspond with Bard? That seems like an interesting choice for it to be the corresponding job of it. Like, these others are making sense to me. But why doesn't Archer turn into a bard? Oh well. I guess maybe we'll find out at some point why that makes sense. If it makes sense, I'm not convinced it does. But anyway, oh. You, no. I thought okay, we'll go with Zodiac. This is where I'm now not going to actually get into the server, isn't it? I'm going to be sat here like, oh, there's a massive queue of players in front of you, which might be problematic. Wait. Okay. Let's go. Am I straight in? It's a miracle, guys. Nope. I celebrated too early. I glitched it. At least it's only 6 though. Of course. Of course. I didn't take into account the fact that there would be a queue. So, this is fun. I guess we'll just... At least 6 wasn't too long of a queue. But you have to say, these like art bits for the loading screen are so pretty. It is a beautiful game.
Here.
We hearing?
Here. Feel.
I mean, it's an empty space. What are we feeling? Or are we supposed to be, like, emotionally feeling? I mean, that's concerning. Are lights supposed to turn into creepy, masked people?
Hear, feel, think.
Should I be concerned about all lights in this game? Wait, did I just get a new fit? Or is this like... Is this a preview? Am I going to look like that at some point? Have I looked like that prior to the start of this game? Is this Skyrim? I was moaning in my sleep and sweating buckets besides. Damn. What kind of dream was I having? Because I feel like that dream wouldn't have, you know, had that kind of reaction. Must have been an interesting pre-dream. That'll be the ether, I reckon. Some are more prone to the sickness than others. I feel like it's really problematic if you're in a world where, like, the ether is basically everywhere and it makes you sick. That's like... That's like if oxygen made you sick. It kind of seems like a bad premise. Or am I, like, are there new people that come to the world sometimes? Do people, like, fall through cracks in the world and just appear here? Do they get isekai into Final Fantasy? These guys are cute, though. He would annoy me, because why? Feeling better? Good Paul. Are they gonna end every sentence with Kupo? Apparently so. Okay, and the, like, you can see us. Are these a thing which not everyone can see? Because like, I'm pretty sure these are like the postmen of this world. So if it's not common for people to see them, do they think their mail just like randomly turns up? That I feel like there's a lot that could be unpacked there. Moogles. Hmm. I still I'm still not sure on that name. Like it doesn't seem like a cute enough name for these creatures. Like Monster Hunter World, they have palicos, and those are adorable, and it's an adorable name, and it makes sense because, you know, they're cats and they like calicos. This is like a combination of a cat and a bat. So you could go for some super cute names. I can't think of any right now, but you could. And I just feel like Moogle's not one of them. It's a choice. Normal folks can't see your heroes, which makes you special. Okay, again, I thought you guys were like the delivery guys. Although, I guess, how often do I actually see the Amazon man when he comes? Maybe you don't need to see your delivery people? I guess I take that back. That was panning on them for a while. The wood's been restless of late. Lots of strange things happening. Have you chanced to witness anything suspicious, Kupo? No, apparently I've been in a weird-ass dream. Now he's an alcoholic? I feel like my image is ruined. Why is he just chugging wine from the bottle? Wait, can that guy see them? Or did his bottle just float up and then empty? Do they just steal stuff from people because people can't see them? See? Wait. No, because he looked confused at it being emptied, which means he didn't see it just float up. So does it just vanish whilst it's in their hands? They would be so good to train if you were like a rogue or something. Also, like, he's calling these guys young'uns. They've got elf ears. Are elves in Final Fantasy as long-lived as they are in basically every other fantasy genre? Because I feel like you can never judge whether an elf is actually a child or not. Also, you can't really call them young'uns because they could be way older than you, man. You don't know. They're elves. Judging by your unusual garments, I'd say you're one of them new adventurers. Am I warm? Eh, what's the weather like? It looks sunny, probably warm. But that also seems like real presumptuous of him, just... Your garments are weird. Are you an adventurer? Rude. Gone wherever the wind blows, seeking fortune and glory. Now that's what I call a living. If that's what you call a living, why isn't it what you do? Like, if this is something which sounds like it's a good thing and fun, and you seem really into it, why have you not tried it? Oh, I guess because he doesn't want to die. That makes sense. I also wouldn't want to die. What was it that first attracted you to it? Oh, you get a choice. Do these choices actually make a difference? What reasons do we want to give? To gain power, to win glory, to amass a fortune. ... Is ... just staying silent? Do I just give him a stare? Maybe. Let's go for the quiet. Just upset him by having no one on the thing that will talk to him. If you ain't inclined to tell, I ain't about to pry. Might be his old Brements, a chatterbox, but he sure as hells ain't no busybody. Are you sure? Are you sure? Because you're definitely giving me the vibes like you might be a busybody. And now he's claiming that he's got dozens of secrets. I don't know how good he is at keeping a secret. I just feel like he wouldn't be good at it. Yeah. You're saying all this, Broman, but I still just don't believe that's true. breathing's overrated. There's no point in breathing if you've not got any money to buy yourself delicious food, am I right? I mean, he looks suspicious. Is this gonna be like this is one of the guards in the area? I genuinely can't remember any of the starting stuff. But is this just a guard, or are we about to be robbed? Oh, okay, we're about to be robbed. Excellent. Always a good start to an adventure. Oh. No? He's not the one that's gonna rob it? So they're not the robbers. We're being attacked by monsters that they were fighting. That is kind of a cool, like, monster design, though. Oh, we're not fighting? They were Did I miss the feathers? Or was it just not a good enough angle to actually see the feathers? 'Cause I definitely didn't see any feathers there. I mean, is this my first trip to Gridania? No. Has it been so long that I have no idea what I'm doing in Gridania? I think I vaguely remember where things are, but I have no idea what the storyline is. Which is bad, because I think I actually did only do Gridania maybe like a month or so ago, up to like, eh, a period of the story. We'll just go with yes and see what he says. Let this journeyed itinerant tell you the ins and outs of your destination. Excellent. Tell me everything I need to know, good sir. So I slap bang in the middle of the Black Shroud, the biggest, lushest forest in all Eorzea. I don't know if it's because of, like, other games that I've been playing lately, namely Enshrouded, but Black Shroud just doesn't give me the vibe of, like, a lush, vibrant forest. It, I'm expecting something dark, spooky, overrun by, like, demons and nightmare creatures that maybe been mutated by some weird magic in the air or something like that. Like, Black Shroud just doesn't give me this. This gives me, like, Elven Forest kind of vibes. It's just, the name's just not matching up. Not since the Calamity laid half of it to waste. Never played enough to actually know what the Calamity is. Aside from, like, some cataclysmic event that laid half of a forest to waste. Pretty sure it's like the entire thing of this game is that the Calamity happened a while ago, and I want to say, like, the heroes that saved us from the Calamity disappeared and no one remembers who they are, which is in itself kind of weird. But again, never got far enough in the story to actually figure anything out properly. So, most of this is new. Excellent. I probably, like, have this sort of element to it every time I start this game and go, what the hell is all of this? Why don't I know any of this? I just don't get far enough. I just need to stick with it. That's what you guys are gonna do. You're gonna make me stick to it because I'm gonna be streaming, and then that's gonna encourage me to play it. This is my goal. I'm gonna stream and I'm actually gonna finish the storyline of Final Fantasy XIV. So the Ixal aren't actually native to the Shroud. Okay. I feel like I expected him to tell me more about like the things that were in Gridania.
The Shroud, the ancient forest, close to the heart of Eorzea.
That's a nice voice.
Beneath the boughs of its towering trees lies the woodland city-state of Gridania. Once a sanctuary from the world beyond the hedge, even the mighty elementals, eternal guardians of the forest, could not forestall the coming of the seventh umbral era. However, the goddess Nofika was never one to forsake her children, and today she welcomes another brave soul. One who may yet play a telling role in the tale of this great realm.
Foreshadowing. What have I got? No, I didn't tell you my name. You seem like you would take that as us being friends. Who needs friends? Become the sort of storied personage I can brag about having met, and I'll consider us square. But you don't know my name. How are you gonna brag about having met me when you don't know what my name is to know that you've met me? See, he doesn't even ask it again.
Take her to her bosom, that she may never want. And in her heart, sow serenity, purity, and sanctity.
Again, so like, really pretty forest city. Kind of the exactly what you'd expect from a city based in a forest. Why is the it still doesn't feel like it should be sat in a place called the Black Shroud. Are you saying that these guys know everyone that comes into the city and recognizes their face? That's impressive, because I don't recognize no one's face. If I'm not expecting you to see somewhere, I don't see you. Like, you could walk right up to me and I'd be like, this random person is walking up to me. And, like, it takes a while for it to register. And this guy's just like, oh yeah, I've not seen your face before. Like, implying he knows everyone that walks in. Nuts. That's what that is. Friend or enemy? Well, that depends on what options I'm given. But I imagine you probably can't do like an evil playthrough of this. Select the control scheme. Mouse and keyboard. I don't need a tutorial on what keys to use. It's an MMO. They all have the same keys. No. That's annoying. Why is it right in the middle? There's gonna be a button for not needing the tutorial that I did not tick. Again, everyone just... Is it the bow? Is that what makes me look like an adventurer? Because I feel like I don't look that much different to the other randos that were on that caravan. See, the Carline canopy. Carline? That sounds like... It sounds like it belongs in this cool little foresty city. It doesn't sound like it's in the middle of the Black Shroud. It just doesn't. This is the hill I'm gonna die on. The Black Shroud is a bad name for a forest. That's like a nice forest. From what I've seen. We're not gonna comment on that. Again, it's such a pretty game. Like, that stained glass. That's just cool. I think it's pretty neat. She's so tall. Am I super tiny or is she just really tall? Okay, I need to check. I need some reference for the height here. What is my height in centimeters? Oh! Oh, I'm tiny. I made myself tiny. Okay. I made myself tiny. So she's probably a normal sized person. And I'm just So short. Although, so looking at the height thing, I just checked what my height is. I'm 160 centimeters, which is 5'3", and that is short. And that was like, I now fully cannot remember, but I'm pretty sure that's now taller than what the tallest height for the aura was. So they've just made them so short. They basically have like the choice between like 5'2" to, I don't know, maybe like 4 foot something max. But like 4'11". I don't know. That sounds maybe rightish. Probably not. But like it's that kind of vibe. Like they've just given a window of tiny. Which is weird because like the male ones look like they were absolutely huge. Maybe I should have looked into that more. Anyway. So you'll be guiding me as a fledgling hero. The guild is here to help you attain them. I would hope that that is the case. I do expect the Adventurers Guild to help a fledgling adventurer. That does seem like one of their main purposes, right? We expect you to fulfill your duties as an adventurer by assisting the people of Gridania. A fine deal, wouldn't you agree? Well, I guess that depends on what they want assistance with. She looks pretty cool. Although, I do question why it has to be, like, just a bra with that massive v-neck. I mean, at least she's wearing the bra. Obviously, I mean, I guess it's more modest to at least be wearing the bra. What's the Garlean Empire? Did I just, like, have I just forgotten, like, everything? Or did I never actually read any of this? Because I feel like I don't know what that is. Ah, but I speak of it as if you were there. See? Now I feel like maybe it's gonna turn out I was there. That line just kind of gives me that kind of vibe. 5 years passed. Eorzea was well nigh laid to waste when a dreadworm. Okay. Emerged from within the lesser moon, Dalamud, and rained fire upon the realm. It is this which people call the calamity. Are we implying that their moon is just an egg? And if that was the lesser moon, is the big moon also an egg? Is there a bigger thing than the thing which caused the calamity? Am I gonna have to fight the bigger thing? I feel like I'm now getting concerned. Scarcely a square malm. What's a malm? Is that like an acre, or are we saying like that's a square mile? What's the conversion of that? I have no judgment of what kind of size that is. Despite the forest's extensive wounds, not a soul among us can recall precisely how it all happened. So you know the calamity happened, you know the calamity was hatched from a moon, but none of you know what happened. How does that work? Is this something that I'm eventually going to find out, like how everyone's memories of this occurrence just disappeared at some point? Am I going to find that out? Is it ever going to explain that, or am I just going to have to live with no one remembers anything, so we didn't need to come up with what happened because we just made it? Is it just laziness? I, eventually we'll find out, hopefully. It does sound improbable. You are correct. What if the calamity didn't even happen? Maybe it's just a mass hallucination. Maybe you guys were the problem. Okay, so again, no one remembers anything, but you know there was a band of heroes that somehow saved it that no one remembers. It just doesn't make sense. Wait, so none of us have forgotten the heroes who risked life and limb for the sake of the realm, and yet whenever we try to say their names, the words die upon our lips. So you actually do remember the heroes, you just physically can't say the name? Can you write the names? Like, to what extent is this? No, you can't actually recall what they look like. So do you actually know? You don't know anything. I feel they're just assuming. They're just like, there's still some sections here. Some hero must have, like, saved us, and we're just gonna all say that we can't remember who they are, but they definitely existed, because that's the only... Maybe the Dreadworm or whatever just got bored and went, nah, I'm out. Let's find somewhere else that's funner to destroy. There's not much left here. But also, so you see them as blinding silhouettes. So they... Are we talking like an eclipse silhouette? Or like literally just a glow in the shape of a person? It... I feel like things just aren't... They aren't explained well enough for me to have a clear visual here. We do not ask that you become another warrior of light. I'm gonna become another warrior of light. At some point, it's gonna happen. Oh, I'm signing my name on the dotted line, am I? There's a special place in the 7th Hell for those who use amusing aliases. Yes, there is. There definitely is. Because the amusing ones, they're only amusing the first time. Like, if you've gone for a nickname or an alias that's done as like a pun or a joke, or you know the kind of things that some people have. They just they aren't fun for very long. And now you're kind of just stuck with them. Is it really worth it? It's like the email addresses you make as a teenager, where you're like, you can't give those email addresses to employees. Do you really want an alias or a nickname that you'd be embarrassed to tell people? I just. I don't think so. It's not an amusing alias. It's a good alias, if I do say so myself. But also, you just you just take people's words that that's what their name is. Is there not an ID system here? No, like, official documentation to say who you are? Can someone just walk up and be like, yeah, I'm also this person? How many imposters do you get? Have they never heard of identity fraud? Also, like, that's rude. Why have you got a problem with adventurers? Without adventurers, who are you going to give your stupid little fetch quests to? Huh? Huh? Yes. Defend the adventurers. Getting put in your place. Am I to blame if outsiders bring mistrust upon themselves? I guess they don't. I mean, that was a real crappy sign-up process, so I guess you must get some shady-ass people that sign up to be adventurers. I guess you can kind of understand why they'd maybe go, yeah, they're a bit shady. There probably are a lot of shady ones. Why does everyone just... What's the seventh hell? Is it like the Christian layers of hell, or do they have their own layers of hell? What does the seventh hell equate to? I need reference material. He meant only to counsel me. Suspicious characters have been prowling the 12s that would have late. Okay, but have they been adventurers, or are they just some sus guys? Because unless they're claiming to be adventurers and then being sus, I feel like you can't just say, oh, adventurers are sus. What's your reasoning? Oh, you live in isolation. I feel like that doesn't excuse it. Given a catalogue of exemplary deeds and no more than a handful of years. Years? That's some deeply mistrustful people. I mean, at least this one's friendly. Yay, yay. Wait, active help windows can be disabled in UI settings located under character configuration. Yes. Character configuration. Where? Where is it under character configuration? Did I click on the wrong thing? Will headgear even work on an aura? Can I have a hat with my horns? UI settings. Nope. Oh, there we go. Excellent. Right. Am I going to be able to kill something soon? Beginning at the beginning would be good. It's normally a good start. Three tasks. Are these going to be stupid tasks? Visit the crystal. Okay. Teleportation. We love it. But again, so this is Aetheryte, and it said in the beginning cutscene, it said that some people get sick by the ether. So you just have these giant crystals in the middle of cities that some people... Are you essentially, like, sitting people next to a nuclear reactor? Is that basically what this is? It just feels dangerous. No wonder you're getting some sus people around. I do definitely want to visit the Archers Guild. That would be good. Okay, you're telling me to visit the markets, but am I ever actually gonna buy anything from there? I don't think I ever will. Unless it's a quest item. I feel like that's probably the only time I'm gonna be buying stuff from there. Selling all my random stuff, sure, but buying stuff? I don't know. Like so many men, he is much more charitable when his stomach is full. It's the truth. Gotta get to a man through his stomach. Okay, so you're saying you're sure they'll be pleased to meet an adventurer in whom they can confide their woes. But you just said they were like super mistrustful people, and it will take me years to earn their trust. Are they really gonna be that happy to speak to me? Or were you lying? It's basically talk to a lot of people. That's what I'm getting here. That's kind of a cool coat though. Okay, we have a quest. She's got a little puppy. Just look at the happy little beagle. Oh, that's sad. I can't pet him. She looks cool though. Twin swords. Wonder what class she's playing. Examine. A viper. I feel like that's one of the new classes. We do love a dual wield there. And he looks kind of cool too. Right, quest. Wait, what is that? What is that, Caduceus? I don't care what quest you're giving me. I need to go look at the little thing. Oh, it's a little snake. What? He's got a little neckerchief. Oh, that is so cute. Goodbye, little snake. What quest did I just take? Speak with Chance the Loop. Okay. I'm taking quests to talk to more people. Wait, is that a... That's not a genuine bunny girl, that's a fake bunny girl. I would hope there are people that at least know a thing or two about the Aetheryte. You wouldn't just put a giant crystal that you know nothing about in the middle of your city, right? They wouldn't do that. Fast travel, yay. We do like fast travel. Ability. You have to attune to them, okay. It feels like it should be just, if you go past it, it auto-attunes. That should be something they implement. Yay! Wait, the fur bunny girl's gone. Oh. That's an interesting choice of outfits. That's a bird. See, he looks cool. That's a cool looking... That's a really cool looking bird. Oh, look at him, he's in like a little onesie. Or is he like a stuffed doll? I'm not sure, but he's fucking cute. Look, he just little dances, little belly jiggles. He's very cute, isn't he, Mama? Oh my god. Look at the little pupster in the little outfit. He's got a little hat. Oh, that's cute. Oh god. I'm gonna leave before I get more distracted by the cute things. Let's put a little map up. Wait, what is that? Oh, that's cute too! What even is it? A little glowing pine cone? Like the tiny clockwork people weird me out slightly. But look at that! That is adorable! Look at him with his little, like, flipper arms. Cute. Right. Quests. Not cute things. Quests. That is a sick ass bow. Is that like a transmog thing? Or is that just his bow? What is it? What level do I need to be to get a bow that looks that cool? No. Here's level 97. That's level 80. And I'm assuming the Lux replica is the, like, skin he's got on it? You can try. Oh, I'm naked. Interesting. That is also a cool bow, though. Wait, is that the skin? It puts the skin on it? No, that is just his bow. Then what's this? Am I being dumb? I'm just gonna leave now. Okay, where am I heading? This way. There are, do I pick up all the quests here and just go around and pick them all up? That makes sense, let's do that. What you got for me? You've lost an item. Ah, our first fetch quest. He charged off without his tools. How are you gonna do your job? That silly boy. So I need to find someone who's got his tools because he didn't leave the tools at his workplace. He left them somewhere else and then ran away? What? What is this guy doing? Glowy. Okay, so you have a quest too? Yeah, I will do anything for a reward, you are correct. You want me to make someone laugh? See, that requires me being funny. I should introduce myself politely with a bow. Still fresh and unused as the day he got them. Has he... Okay, so it's his first day, fair enough. But the implication is that he bought the tools a while ago and he's not even practiced with them? I guess it's... Okay, this is just another entrance to the same place. So he didn't just run to some random place, drop his tools off, and then go to the place he's supposed to go to. That's slightly more acceptable, I suppose. And we need to bow to you. Hello. Really, I have to go back and forth to try and make... This just seems like unnecessary backwards and forwards. Joy. Woo! I agree, this situation is rather odd. The payday better be worth it. Making me interact with children. Ch. I bet if I surprise her by just starting to dance. This poor girl, she was just there chilling, like, you know, having a bit of a mope, and then some random persons just come up to her, bowed, cheered, and then is gonna start dancing. She must just be sat there like, what's in the water today? Oh, right, yeah, I need to do the emote. Oh, oops. Helps to type the emote correctly. Ah yes, a wonderful dance. 'Twould make anyone laugh. Hmm. Really? You saw that and you went, yeah, this person's a good dancer? I'm not convinced. We're all worried, sure. As if this little kid doesn't have a crush on the other little kid. We know what you're getting at, guy. Let's go this way. Does that actually show? Oh, no. Okay, you just have to guess from the images. That person had a cat. Ah, we have another quest this way. Oh, and a shot. I need to attune to those. See, it feels like it's a long process, and I feel like it should just register them as I walk past. Again, though, it's a cool city. It's a pretty game. That was nearly not the right path. Another fetch quest. Yay! Oh, I do get that from killing things, though. So I guess at least there's that. I keep pressing shift like that's gonna make me sprint. And it's really saddening me that it's not. It's a little boat. It's just a little boat. Okay, I don't want to go that way. I want to go this way. Is this guy's star, like, wand literally just a branch, and not even, like, a good shaped branch? It's just, they literally just picked that up off the floor and then wrapped a bit of cloth around it. That feels like a bad wand. Could definitely make that cooler. Am I just about to have to go back the way that I just came from? Yes. Can I teleport there? No. That's sad. Okay. It's probably gonna... I'm gonna have to go back there anyway to get the ladybird, stuff in. So we'll leave that. I don't want to walk back that way again. What does the corn mean? We're heading towards the Botanists Guild. Oh, okay. So you're not being that blunt just because you're an arsehole. You don't want me stepping on the stuff that you've dropped. Valid. Maybe don't drop it in the middle of a path. Why would you let your seed pouch get so threadbare? Just buy a new pouch. You've been scattering them all along this road. How long did you... It's not that hard to notice when your bag breaks. We have all been there. The Primark bags when it's raining. You immediately know stuff is spilled. You say your kindness, but I'm doing it because you're gonna pay me something. God damn it. You also made it seem like they were, like, way more spread out than they were. And I feel like you could easily have done that. How lazy do you have to pay as much as she's paying for just that? Like, I don't know what the salary is like in Eorzea, but I'm assuming that that was probably not, like, it just wouldn't have been worth it. I mean, it was worth it for me, but I don't think it was worth her paying it. Look at the little tail just visible in the flowers. That's so cute. Distraction. Ah, a delivery. Wait, how are you gonna be that rude about adventurers when you're wanting to use one? That's like people being rude to fast food workers. Why be rude to them when, like, they're the reason you can get your burger? It just makes no sense. Absolute arsehole. I don't want to deliver it now. I mean, I'm going to, but I don't want to. That's an important distinction. Okay, we have another fast travel point. I might have stepped on one. Maybe. It's your responsibility to see Gridania's plants grow and thrive in the most ideal conditions. Then keep a better eye on your seed pouch, man. Just be better. See, 111 gil. I feel like... I don't know. I don't know what the conversion rates would be, but that seems like a lot for picking up some roses. Okay. Where to next? This is where you will find out how terrible I am at reading maps. Because I am terrible at it. Okay, so a tiny crystalline manifestation of etheric wind energy. So you trade in like these tiny shards of the ether that apparently there's just genuinely some people who are not meant to live in this world. If they turn around and gone, yeah, some people get sick from this stuff which we use everywhere. It's like just generally in the air, and we just trade minute shards of it. That's like in solo leveling, the guys that get the eternal sleep thing because they can't cope with the magic. At least in their case, it's because the gates of magic has only just like started to exist within the last decade. Like, they have an excuse. What kind of evolution tree results in you being completely unable to like accept something which is just in the air of the world that you live? How is that not something that's just... Oh, it's just an allergy. Okay. I guess that makes it slightly more acceptable. Realization. God, that must suck. Just like, imagine you have hay fever or something, and people just start trading in like flowers and shit all the time. I guess florists do that, but that's specific. And do we do lots of stupid things? A token of appreciation is vegetables, guys. Lots of vegetables. That's how you show your appreciation. Okay. We'll pick up those in a sec. Let's talk to this guy. This is the guy that forgot his tools. You're terribly busy right now, and don't want to be bothered. Okay, I will walk away with your tools. How is it taking... How long has he just been sat here, doing nothing, not even realizing he doesn't even have his tools on him? What a poor first day this guy's having. I was actually just about to go and, what? Go and get them? You didn't even realize you didn't have them! Okay, so you're saying that this is like a really important thing for Gridania that they painstakingly saved after the calamity, and you send a newbie carpenter as his first task is to do some repairs here? That is nuts. The people here make questionable decisions. And why can't I jump over that? That felt like I should be able to jump over it. It's a fellow newbie. I do like that they don't make these like first come first serve things, because it is so irritating when other people are doing like gather quests and stuff and you have to wait for them to regenerate. It is one of the worst things that MMOs can do, and I don't understand why they choose to have that as an option. Because all it does is you just sit around waiting, and then you're like wasting time that you would be doing with other stuff. And if it's way too grindy and that kind of stuff, people are just like, screw it, I'm not going to play. Because why are you going to do that much grind? Okay, so again, amphitheater, really, really important. So they send the newbie to repair it on his first day. That just sounds like poor management to me. And the sylphs are like cute little fairy things that are like little plant fairies. So it kind of makes sense that they deliver vegetables as like a thank you. I just think it's rude that she's, not happy about free vegetables. Aha. Now I'm a messenger. So, I'm delivering things. I'm delivering messages. And I'm finding things. Am I an adventurer? Am I really an adventurer? Did that person that ran past just have wings? I have no idea where they went. Wait. There's a shard. I didn't get the shard. See, this is why you should just auto-attune when you go past. And see, so these guys are the postmen, right? But apparently not everyone can see them. So is this just an empty rock to them? Are they just seeing like a weird floating bag? What are the people that can't see the Moogles seeing? I want to know. Oh no, I did get the crystal. It's okay, guys. I didn't miss the shard. Oh, wait. Quest. The nerve of that sniveling little shite, crying for relief at a time like this. Has he only just been put on his shift? Or is this guy just... Has he been on his shift for hours? Or has it literally been like 5 minutes? Kinda wanna know. He sounds like a nightmare employee though. Wait. Don't turn your anger at that guy to anger towards adventurers. How dare you call me a gill-grabbing adventurer? I mean, I am, and I'm doing it for money, but, like, surely the problem is the people that are happy to spend that much gil for the adventurers to do the tiniest little shit. Like, we're not the problem. It's the people that are paying for it that's the problem. I don't think she likes her subordinate. That was a lot of ranting. Although I guess we've all worked with people like that. Hehe, Buffy. Wait, what is that? No, come back here. I want to see our little floating elephant. It's a pig! Oh my god! That's so... I guess that makes sense as to why it's called Bacon Bits. But that's so cute! I wonder how I get a little flying pig. Is there something that tells you in game? Or is it some... Is that the crafting? Huh. Oh, it's a dragon! It's a little tiny pocket dragon! That's cute. It's a dog! Oh, wait, is that a little corgi? Wait, no, that's a chihuahua. That's less cute. That, however, that is adorable. Look at his little pom-poms. So cute. Wow. By what right? By the right of being me? What's your problem? Why so haughty? Master of the market's my ass. He's an asshole. I don't like him. I'm starting to get... So far, the merchants that I've met, one's just been super chatty and like totally a nosy Parker, and the other one's just, what, better than me? I don't think so. Oh, he's just straight up asking for the food. Does he just have an agreement with the person at the Adventurers Guild? Like, if you send me a newbie, if they do not carry the eel pie, I will not talk to them. Just like, is this just him mooching free food off of people? I don't rate it. He's an arsehole. Bet his information's not even that good. He smelled the eel pie a mom away. How far is a mom? Is it even gonna be worth the pie? Okay, so I could have just found them on my own. Do I actually need to buy a quality set of weapons and armor, or am I just gonna find it? Because I've already accepted one quest, which gives me a bit of armor that looked decent. Are all of the merchants exceedingly particular when it comes to craftsmanship, or do they just act like they are? You can't tell me there's not some shady dealers here. You've seen things among their myriad wares that I scarce knew existed. It doesn't sound like he's a very good merchant. I think this was a waste of a handmade eel pie. That's the opinion that I'm getting from it. This guy literally just said, armor's that way, potions that way. And that wasn't worth it. That's all a pie gets you. You need another pie for more information. I just don't think he can give any good information. I think that was the biggest waste of a pie. Oh, now you've got a quest for me, huh? Oh, he's willing to permit an adventurer to assist him. I don't like this guy. They just... He just seems like such a snob. No, your explanation was absolutely fine for me. You're the one that has a quest. Why is a practical education free of charge? He just wants me to buy something for him. It's gonna be free of charge for him. I don't have to pay him anything because I have to buy something off someone else. See, I have to... It's just... I hate it. I hate it when games have quests where they're like, yeah, you have to go to this person and buy this. It just what's the point in it? Like, what is the relevance of those quests? Why do they feel the need to put those in there? Oh. Okay, I take back some of that run. Apparently he's not gonna make me pay for it. Fair enough. You're not as bad as I thought, guy. I take it all back. I dislike him again. He is just a high and mighty arsehole. Okay. So, I need something from you. Nope, not you. The guy next to you. What do I need from you? I need a bone spearhead. Oh, I don't need to... Okay. Excellent. Wait, what is... Oh my god! Look at the little kitty with his little wing cape. That's so cute. That is so cute. I just don't trust people that pick Lalafels as their characters, though. It's just such a sus race to pick. Like, why are you wanting to pick a character that looks like a child? Like, I'm fairly certain that none of the Lalafels look old. Like, I'm pretty sure you see quite a few Lalafels, and I don't think any of them actually look like they're old. I think they just have a child's face, potentially with a mustache when they're old. Like, that seems to be... Maybe. I could be wrong about that. I now can't remember. But it's just so sus. Like, why are you picking a child? Why do you want to play a child and be staring at a child for the entirety of your game? Like, you don't get any benefit for it. You're just a child-looking mofo. And going back to, like, when I made my character, I said, like, one of the things I heard someone say when they were picking how they made their character was, if I have to stare at their ass for the entire game, it's gonna be an ass I want to stare at. That's just sus if you've made a child. Like, what are you doing? Just don't trust anyone with a Lalafell. Don't trust them. They should be on a register. May I take this opportunity to say that it is an honor and a privilege to serve you. And you will of course inform Master Parsimon-Tret that I was only too happy to accommodate. Is this guy a mafia boss? Is he a super snobby mafia boss? Is that, does he collect protection money? This is just, it's just dodgy. He sounds so dodgy. I don't want to do work for him anymore. That so we have a cool character design there. Like that's pretty casual outfit, but he looks like a cool guy. Cool gloves. And then he's just got a bucket of water. Oh my god, it's got a goldfish in! He's just carrying around a bucket with a goldfish in! Amazing! Why? Why? How does it... I want him to move so that the bucket moves. I need to see how the bucket moves. How does it follow him around? How does it move? Does it float after you? Does it, like, hop around after you? What does the bucket do? I want to know. Oh my god, that guy gets... It hops! It just hops after you! Oh, that's cute. And the fish jumps out. Ah, amazing. I kind of want the bucket. I like the bucket. That's a cool bucket. But I also like the fact that this adorable little cat just like sits on your shoulder. That's a top tier little cute guy design. Alaric? Is he a vampire too? Maybe not, Saltzman. Maybe not. If I never hear that bloody name again, it'll be too soon. I agree with you. He's a terrible person. And there I was thinking I might make a guild today. He's such a shady guy. Why is everyone so angry at adventurers when you've got shady merchants like this in your city? You're looking at the wrong people here. Be rude to him. What even is this? The Lancers Guild. I guess I could have maybe have guessed that by the flag with the lance on it. But what does the Lancers Guild have to do with like the weird mask thing? Or is it not a mask? It looks like a mask, but I think that might just be because of the hole placements. Here, have your things that I feel like I broke people's knees for. Is he like the Godfather? Like, he can get you anything for a price. He's like the devil from that Rick and Morty episode. I don't want to mold myself in his image though. I feel like you should not be saying that. The guy's dodgy as hell. Don't encourage people to be that dodgy. Don't do it. You're supposed to be a Lancer, man. That implies that you're, like, I feel like Lancers give me the impression of being, I don't know, something like a knight. So that's like, knights tend to be like the equivalent of cops, right? Obviously, he's not one of the whalers, which I assume is what the actual equivalent of cops is. But he's probably something similar. And he's telling you to go to the shady ass mafia guy and mold yourself in his image? Does this guy just have, like, a really good disguise for the people that come to him with commissions? Or does she not realize he's as shady as he is? I have questions. Are you just really naive? Maybe. A fledgling adventurer to deal with a squirrel problem. Okay, so I know what the wood whalers are. The wood whalers obviously is like the cop people that don't like adventurers. But what is the God's Quiver? Because that sounds like a pretty badass name. Like, God's Quiver? You're sounding like Divine Archers. Is it just going to be the Archers Guild? Or is it like a specific group of like really cool archers? And you know what becomes of incapable adventurers? No, I don't know what becomes of incapable adventurers. Do they get killed by squirrels? Are the squirrels that deadly? Should I be afraid of squirrels in this game? For my sake, you sincerely hope that I'm capable of handling squirrels. How bad are the squirrels? Have people died to the squirrels before? Should the Adventurers Guild give you a test before they just go, yes, you're an adventurer now? Their sign-up process seems lax if people are dying to squirrels. And if I now die to squirrels, that's gonna be so embarrassing. Right. Wait, what? So I've picked up all the quests over here, but I don't think I saw an Archer's Guild. Oh, no. Okay. The Archer's Guild is in a separate area and apparent. Oh, I thought I'd missed that one, but it's just graying out because that's the one I'm at. Okay, that makes sense. That makes a lot more sense. And I need to go down to the Conjurer's Guild. Here, have your roses. The elementals did not whisper of your coming. Do the elementals not know who I am? Well, that's gonna have to change, obviously. The elementals must whisper of my coming in future. But that you should bring it to us in his stead means that something wonderful has happened. Does it? What's the wonderful thing? Oh, okay. So he hates adventurers because he grows such lovely flowers that loads of adventurers just picked them pretty much to extinction. I feel bad for the guy. But also, like, I guess that's tourists are assholes like that, right? Yes, I will be the seed of trust in adventurers. I'm a very trustworthy fellow. You say I was by the will of the elementals, but they didn't know who I was. Why is this person just jumping around? What? Why are you having so much fun just jumping around? Is it that much fun? Yeah, it's just jumping around. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Yes, someone did ask me to assist you. That may have been her name. I don't remember. Oh, I might lend a hand. Mere nervous energy. You should maybe look into that shaking. Or hold back on the caffeine. I must be as quiet and unobtrusive as possible. Sorry guys, I'm not playing a sneak class. Are they... They're not even saying anything. I feel... That also feels like it takes quite a while. I don't get why they've given such long animation things and like time periods for doing things like this. Because that just seems like way too long of a thing. How faithfully I felt. How does it impress you that I was able to pour oil in a censer? It wasn't a complex task. This guy didn't exactly, like, ask me to build him a rocket or some shit. That was a real easy task. I don't think you should be impressed by that. Way too easily impressed. Doesn't bode well for you when you're in a conjurer's guild. Like, magic's way more impressive. I see you're capable of courtesy as well, only because you can't actually hear me. Should I? Does she? I question these people's judgments. Oh, I have to pick one. Potion, ether. HP versus MP. Um, I I don't know what my class uses more, because like, is health gonna be more important or MP? I've not killed anything yet. I don't know how the class works. What? Why? I guess we'll go with health. Okay. So now I need to visit the Archers Guild. Finally, probably a smart thing to do. Probably should be one of the first things that I, as a novice adventurer, should have done. Okay, so we're going this way. I don't know why, like, the sparklingy orby line thing of going to a new zone just makes me feel like I need to jump across it. I know it's not gonna hurt me, but it just feels like it would hurt me. No, where is the Archers Guild? Oh, look at the little lantern! That's cool. That's also a cool coat. I approve of this character design. They look like a cool guy. That doesn't look very practical for fighting in. Nor does that. That is a bikini. Just the stereotypical adventurer's gear versus actual cool adventurer's gear. Wait, so that's the God's Quiver guy. So is that not the Archers Guild? No, the Archers Guild is called Quiver's Hold. So what's the God's Quiver? Is it like the elite force of the whaling guys? Well, that's a cool sword. Oh, look at the dust bunny. He's cute. With his, he's so proud of his little rock. Adorable. Wait, no, directions. This way. Oh, that is the way I want to go. I'm not directionally challenged at all. Hey. Oh, okay. So, attuning yourself to all of the available ones gives you extra ones. Useful. At least I don't have to visit those ones to get them. I'm not sure I do want to prove my worth to these people, because most of them suck. fight, maybe? Maybe? Am I a disciple of war? Did it say I was a disciple of war when I made the character? I'm an archer. Helpful. I'm assuming that's... Yay! I am a disciple of war. Oh, I can't actually take that yet. Haha. Funguars. The name's giving me mushroom crossed with a jaguar. Which sounds cool. I don't know if that is what I'm gonna see though. How dare they ruin crops? What is the god's quiver? Use caution and approach them one at a time, lest your adventuring career be cut disappointingly short. On a danger scale, what's more dangerous? A funguar or a squirrel? Which one's more likely to kill me? I guess I have a moment. I don't know if I have a moment to deliver your missive. See, this... Why do they do it like this? I've already been to the markets. Why do I now have to go back just to do a single delivery thing? What's with the amount of back and forth this game has? This is the, like, major downside of MMOs. The back and forth and the stupid quests, like fetch quests and delivery quests, are just irritating. Why are they there? I get that you need, like, the initial one to kind of figure out the locations and work out the arrangement of the cities and where you want to go for stuff, but I've now already done that. Why am I having to basically do it again? Personally, I just think fetch quests shouldn't be a thing. A little on the prickly side. That's putting it lightly. I suppose I can do it for you because you are a cat girl. And we do love cats. I'd like to think that my character is an archer because they've had some element of introduction to archery before. But this implies that I don't. So I've just travelled from somewhere with no idea of how to use the weaponry that I'm carrying around. Is my character dumb? Is it really gonna be about like a single well-placed arrow, or is the major damage gonna come from like multi-shots of some kind? Hmm. So longbow versus shortbow. Okay. So their school of archery uses a combination of the two. So I'm not gonna have to make a choice. Excellent. A group of archers whose ultimate goal lay not in the practical pursuit of prey, but in perfection. What is archery perfection? Is this trick shots? Or is this like ultimate sniping? Oh, it's just archery without... Okay. It's trapping without the traps. The result of our methods can be seen in the vaunted archers of the God's Quiver. Who's the God's Quiver? Why has no one told me who these people are at any point? Yes, I'm gonna join the Archers Guild. Does this person require a pie for me to join? I mean, they look cool. Always good start. Your doors are open to all who have the will to learn. But are they? The bow's greatest advantage is its range. Yes, that's why we like the bow. We like to kite people and not be hit. Oh. Does it do like targeted shots? Interesting. A veritable deluge of death. That is a nice... That was a nice sentence. Yes, we strategize and determine the most advantageous course of action. We definitely do not just go in with a ton of arrows and shoot it till it stops. That's definitely not how an archer works. I must be prepared for a long and arduous journey, like the journey it took me to get here. I've already started, so may as well. I must gauge your innate aptitude for archery. To this end, I hereby assign you the following trial. Shoot some things. Squirrels, ladybugs, and funguars. all things which I already have to kill, and I still have no idea what danger scale they're on. Okay, so do I go to the markets and deliver that message just so that that quest is gone? And then go kill things? Yeah, let's go clear that quest first. We'll just quickly teleport to here. We deliver the... Oh my god! I mean, sure, the carbuncle's cute, but look at the little squid guy. He's adorable. Oh, I want too many of these. He's just so cute. So definitely, like, my favorite little minion thing that you can get is these little catfish guys that I've not seen yet, but they make a little plap plap sound as they run around after you, and it's the best noise, and I love them, and everyone should have a little plap plap boy. Everyone. You sense that adventurers from beyond our borders find Gridanians somewhat difficult to deal with. Yeah, 'cause they're all assholes. You all just hate adventurers. Are you just all xenophobic? It's not even that you're cold, because, like, you know, some people are just cold. You just genuinely are assholes. Okay. Wait, what? Do I go and do that, or do I go and kill stuff? Let's go and kill stuff. Where do I need to leave from? So I need to go to New Gridania. And then go somewhere from there. I need to go to the Central Shroud. And there is not actually a close teleport point to either of those exits. If you're going to put in a quick travel point, why would you not put a quick travel point right next to the exit? Why? So I guess I may as well drop that quest off whilst I go past there. She's got wings! And what is this? I see, from behind this looks like it's gonna be something really cute, but then it just kinda isn't. Its face is just not a vibe. God damn it. I keep seeing things just as they get teleported away. Look at what? Why does he have like a little top knot thing? What's his face? Can he see? Does he use blind sight? How does the corn on the cob work? I closed the map. I don't know where I'm going. Wait. Is he supposed to look like, is it Pikmin? Is that how I'm thinking it? Like, I only know them from Smash Bros. Is it Pikmin? Who knows? The conquering hero. I've done no conquering. None. I've completed your little tasks and the millions of other little tasks that I've been given. Definitely some trivial ass matters there. That didn't even pay that well. I got paid better for picking up some rosebuds. Probably cost her more to make the pie. Have I visited the Bannock? I don't. Oh, it's outside the city. Then probably not. Is this an acquaintance like your market acquaintance that was definitely a mafia boss? Are you just sending me to dodgy people? And why just... Is that... Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at the little capybara. Oh, that's adorable too. Why are they all so cute? They did like top tier designs on these little minions. Ah, it's kind of cute. I will accept your clothing. I must have mistaken this metal bit for a nut, whilst out foraging for food in the forest. Is this a pun on, like, a nut and a nut? As in, like, a knut and a nut? Or is this guy just dumb? This guy likes his alliteration. A spare sniffle misplaced by some sorry soul from Treespeak stables, I suspect. It was in their vague vicinity that I amassed the majority of my masticable morsels. Masticable? Now I'm dropping off a knut. A world-weary veteran. Is she? Is she a world-weary veteran? Is looking for an inexperienced young soul. She's just looking for someone naive, isn't she? She's just there like, who looks dumb enough to do this job for me? Oh, too good for a delivery quest now, are ya? Give it to the newbie instead. Fine. I feel like I'm seeing some concerning stuff in the chat. Do I want to know what an 18 plus cyberpunk night with DJ Floof? I'm gonna go with no. I don't think I want to know. I don't think I want to know. I should hope I get to keep the reward for delivering the thing that you're not delivering. There's no way in hell I'd do this if I was like dropping it off and then giving you the reward for the work that you've not even done. It's just not gonna happen, is it? No, no, no. That is a hot looking bunny boy. That's a good outfit. A good outfit. Anyway, we finally leave. Leave the racist city. The xenophobic... I can't think of a word to say there. But the xenophobic people of Gridania. And kill instead some squirrels! What do my attacks even do? It deals damage. Who would have thunk? And that's a buff. Okay. So using this one potentially puts me in a state that means that I can use that one, which is more powerful. Okay. Oh, that's quite a slow attack. I definitely expected more from that. Oh, I activated it. Okay. Oh, I can move whilst doing it. I just move slower. Okay. That's good to know. So kiting's possible as long as I move away quick enough. Oh, that's not even good enough to one-shot one. I'm slightly disappointed by that. It's only got a 20% chance to trigger, and it's not even good enough to one-shot a level 1 creature. Weak. How much damage they do? Is a squirrel going to kill me if I am actually in melee with it? No, the squirrel did 1 damage to me. A singular point of... And the guy implied that people have died to the squirrels. How bad at adventuring do you have to be to die to something that does 1 point of damage? Like, if you're gonna die to a squirrel, it's probably just as well. Ooh, That's a big tree. Whoa! That's a very big tree. Why is there a random level 12 right next to the exit, surrounded by all of these level 1s and 2s? Imagine if you accidentally did like an AoE attack or something and hit it. You would just be absolutely murked. It's a little wiggly mushroom guy. Not what I expected from Fungua. There's a distinct lack of the Jaguar side. But he's a... Oh! Oh, he's creepy. He was a cute little wiggly guy, and now he's not a cute little wiggly guy. I don't like that. I do like that they give you these really clear quest markers though, because there is nothing worse than being like, do I need to kill this creature or not? Because they have like the tiniest little thing marking them as a quest creature, if they even have that. Okay. The range isn't as far as I would like. Definitely a way shorter range than I would expect for an archer. That was probably a waste to use that on him. I probably should have used that on a different one. Oh well. Oh! He did 3 damage. Genuinely, I think dying to any of these creatures would just be so embarrassing. Hey! Oh, I don't even need to kill this one. We're done with the murdering. How do I know if these guys aggro on site? I can't remember. Will they have a different coloured name? Or will I only find out when it aggroes on me? You'd think it had been ages since I played this game, but it's literally only been like a month and a half. If that. Wait, I still had quests out there? Oh, that's so far away. Should I go and do that? Should I go and do that and get the... Maybe. You know what? I think I'll make it to the Bannock. And then maybe that'll be a good point to call it for this evening. We've done some fetch quests. We've murdered some squirrels. We've been insulted. Maybe now is a good time to call it a night. Recuperate from all of the insults that we've taken. Yep, I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna call it here. So, thank you for watching, those who have watched, and follow me on Insta and Twitch and stuff if you want. If you don't want to, that's also fine. But thanks for being here, and I'll see you again soon. I think I'm probably gonna stream again on Thursday, so that'll be the 10th of July, probably a similar-ish time. It'll probably start at around 7 p.m. So maybe I'll see you guys there, maybe I won't, but enjoy your time, and thank you for giving me some of your time this evening. Goodbye.